Welcome to Jets Hub. My name is Mike and I'm just a New York Jet fan with an opinion. I'm here to provide you all with the latest news, predictions, and analysis of the New York Jets, so consider subscribing. Today we're talking about Marcus Maye. Come here. Marcus Maye has yet to resign a long-term contract with the New York Jets. The time is ticking. What's gonna happen with him and his future with the team? Let's get right into it. Perfect.
Marcus Maye, their standout safety, who had his best season in the NFL this year. He was given the franchise tag.
So Marcus Maye ended up signing his franchise tag back on, and as of right now, he lost most of his leverage because he did that. He did state that he wanted a long-term contract, and unfortunately, now he doesn't have too many options. Seems like he has to come in and play, and there's no holdout that he will be having this season. But besides that, Joe Douglas also stated he wanted Marcus Maye for the long term as well. And this is what he had to say in one of his press conferences back on March 3rd. Let's take a listen.
I'm a member of this organization, someone that started his career here, who's been pro's pro, smart, he's been reliable, and he's provided outstanding leadership. So our plan hasn't changed. We are in the process of working to have Marcus be here long term.
You got a calendar? You got your phone, right? Go ahead and take that out. Mark this date down, July 15th. If the New York Jets do not sign Marcus Maye by the 15th of July, it's going to be an issue. Simply because that's the time that they need to sign him to a long-term deal, or if they wait past that time, he will have to play the entire franchise tag for this season. Now, with that being said, the next time they will have the opportunity to extend his contract will be at the end of the season. So, Joe Douglas, if you want to re-sign him for a long-term deal, go ahead and do so now. Now, I can tell you someone that's not too excited that his 28-year-old client was not extended to a long-term contract, and that is Marcus Maye's agent, Burkhardt. Now, on March 3rd, Phil Yates started off stating that the Jets could have $80 million in cap space or more by the time free agency begins. All right, and then you see Burkhardt at the bottom stating, yet refused to take care of their best player, captain, and team voted MVP in his prime, who had several All-Pro votes and who played out his entire rookie deal and even changed positions on his contract year after they got rid of last year's All-Pro safety. Now, yes, this happened prior to the franchise tag, but I still believe that everything that he stated still pertains to what's going on right now, simply because there's not a long-term deal in place. And of course, Joe Douglas did state that his direction on signing Marcus Maye long-term has not changed, but his actions is proving otherwise. And he has a couple of weeks at this time of the shoot of the video to go ahead and sign Marcus Maye to a long term. Let's see if he does it. Now again, Marcus Maye did sign his franchise tag on March 20th, which guaranteed him $10.6 million for the upcoming 2021 season. Now, we got to think about it. If you think starting negotiations should come up to be at $10 million per year, at least, and Joe Douglas doesn't seem to be the type of person that gives out money to anybody. And I understand Marcus Maye has been one of the most talented defensive players on our roster, but he is 28 years old. And with that being said, the fact is they weren't willing to give Jamal Adams, a much younger and more proven player, that same amount of money. So is Joe Douglas willing to do the same for Marcus Maye? Joe Douglas, you have a guy in Maye that was the 2020 Curtis Martin team MVP last season, all right? He led the team with the most stats with having 1,137 of them. He set a career high in tackles with 88, tackle for losses with 4, sacks with 2, pass defense 11, forced fumbles 2, fumble recoveries, 1, and he had 2 interceptions, which was tied at a career high for him. Now Joe Douglas, he has a little bit of time, so something could change between now of the time to shoot this video till July 15th. Time will tell. Time is ticking, Joe. What you going to do? Let's get right into what's next. So let me leave you with this. The New York Jets are expected to have the 3rd most cap space in next year's offseason. With that being said, what is the holdup? Now, I can tell you one thing. Marcus Maye is 28 years old, so what type of long-term contract is he expecting? Is he expecting a 6-year deal? Is he expecting a 4-year deal? Is he expecting a 3-year deal? That's something to consider. Now, he's getting up there in age, and he's possibly will be going into the decline sooner than later. So, what is the New York Jets and Joe Douglas willing to do? That is the question. Will they re-sign Marcus Maye? We'll see. That's it for the video. You guys let me know what you all think in the comments below. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share this video. In the meantime, as always, go Jets.